Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will see cloud computing planning. So before this, we have seen that what is meant by cloud, what is cloud computing, what are different types of cloud. So basically, private, public, hybrid, or community. These are some types of cloud. Then we have seen some deployment models of a cloud like infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, then everything as a service we can say. So these are some deployment models for cloud computing. So in this lecture we will see, so before deploying any application to cloud, which things we need to consider, and what are some issues that we have to think about. So the thing is, before deploying applications to cloud, it is necessary to consider your business requirements. So following are the issues one must have to think about. So first thing is data security and privacy requirement. So whenever you generate or whenever you create a new application and that application you want to deploy to the cloud, so first thing you have to consider that application must generate some data. So for that data, you have to provide the security and privacy. So what are the different terms you need to consider while giving the security? Like you have to provide the authentication, or the user which you want or who want your cloud or who want to use your application. So you have to build the trust with that user by providing the security. So there are different ways by which we can provide security, like encryption methods are there, different types of protocols are there to provide the security. So which one is best suitable for your application or the data which application is going to generate? That type of security you have to consider. And privacy requirement, because the data might be private or might be very important. So whatever applications you are generating, creating, or the data that application is going to generate, that must be private, and that must be kept secure with the user only. Next thing is budget requirement. So in this thing, what we have to consider is what will be the budget, whether it is useful for the all types of users who want to use your cloud, who want to use your application, whether all type of users can go for this application. These things you have to consider while deploying the application. Next is type of cloud. So which type of cloud you are going to use, like public, private, and hybrid type of clouds are there. So what you have to consider is which type of your application is. According to the basis of that, you have to choose the cloud to deploy the application. Next is data backup requirement. So this is important thing that whenever the user is going to save the data onto the cloud, so he needs the backup of the data whenever he requires it. And for that, the application has some provision of data backup. So for the same, you have to think about the data centers, or whenever the user want it, it should be available. So all these things you have to consider. Training requirements. So to handle these data centers or different types of cloud, there should be some manpower. So that manpower should be trained, well trained, so that if any emergency occurs, or if any problem occurs on the data center, so that manpower or that things, uh, other than manpower, there are some applications also, which applications or algorithms also, which are also helpful to manage the emergency cases. So these things should be there, so that training is required there, and which kind of training it is. So on the basis of that application, on the basis of the data that application is going to generate, on the basis of that, training should be there. Next is dashboard or dashboard and reporting requirement. Like whoever is going to use your cloud, whoever is going to use your application, if they're having any problem, if they're facing some problem, so there should be some provision like they can directly contact to the data centers or the manpower which is going to handle the thing, or it should be easy to access. For that, if they need any help from the data center, so they uh, it is there so that they can easily access all the things. Next is client access requirement, and next is data export requirement. So with this, whatever the clients are there, as I said, the data or the application should be easy to use so that it will be useful for any type of user, and uh, uh, whenever they want they can easily access the data, and whenever they want, or whenever they are having any problem with the data or the application, they can easily report it. So there are some requirements of the client, and on the basis of that, uh, client should be treated by the data centers. And after completing all the data export requirements are also there, like which kind of data client is requiring, or whether the data is there in backup or not. So how to access that data. So all these things, or these are some issues which you have to consider uh, while deploying your application to the cloud. So by considering all these things, or by finding answers of all these things, you can easily deploy your application, and it will be easily helpful for the user to use the applications or use the cloud. To meet all of these requirements, it is necessary to have well compiled planning. So here in this tutorial, we will discuss the various planning phases that must be practiced by an enterprise before migrating the entire business to the cloud. So these are some issues. Uh, while finding the answers of issues, there should be planning. So what is that planning? So these planning phases are described in this diagram. Like uh, basically three phases are there: strategy phase, planning phase, and deployment phase. So in strategy phase, we have to consider that cloud value proposition and cloud strategy. So what is the basic strategy of your cloud? Which kind of people or which kind of user can use it? What is the basic things or prerequisites of all these things? All these things you have to consider under strategy phase. Next is business architecture, IT architecture. So while considering planning, all these things you have to consider, like uh, what is your business architecture, what is IT architecture. IT architecture contains different data centers which can store the data onto the cloud. Various types of clouds are there. That cloud should be easily accessible by the persons who are going to use that cloud. There should be quality of service. Whenever the user wants the data, it can be easily accessible. So all these things. And next one is a transformation, means whenever the deployment is there, so the user have to go there, and they can easily access the data. So in deployment phase, they have to consider the thing like cloud deployment, and whatever the applications are there. So these things, uh, the user or the sorry these things the data provider or cloud provider has to consider while deploying their applications. Next is in strategy planning phase. In this, we analyze the strategy problems that customer might face. So there are two steps to perform this analysis: cloud computing value proposition, cloud computing strategy planning. Like earlier I said that what will be the strategy to deploy the cloud or to use the cloud. So strategy in the sense, there should be some protocols which data centers or cloud providers have to consider while giving the service, and there are some protocols which user should follow while using that cloud or the application. So before deploying the things, user or the data centers have to think about all the things. There should be a rule, there should be a set of protocols so that it will be easily managed by both sides. Next is cloud computing value proposition. In this, we analyze the factors influencing the customers when we applying cloud computing mode and target the key problems they wish to solve. The key factors are IT management simplification, operation and maintenance cost reduction, business mode innovation, low cost outsourcing hosting, high service quality outsourcing hosting. So these are some key factors we can say while which we have to consider when we are dealing with the customers or whenever we are applying the cloud computing uh, uh, for any application. So it should be simplified. It should be managed well. Whatever the operations are there or whatever the maintenance will be there, the cost of maintenance or operation should be low. Uh, so there are some, there might be some mode of business like how we have to do the things. If any problem occurs, then what will be the answers? So all these things are there. So these things we have to consider. Or if there occurs any sudden uh, changes in the environment, so that should be applied to the uh, that should be applied to your cloud. And while outsourcing the cloud or while outsourcing your application, it should be in low cost and high service or with quality. So these things one has to consider while deploying the cloud. Next is cloud computing strategy planning. Strategy establishment is based on the analysis result of above step. In this step, strategy document is prepared according to the conditions a customer might face when applying cloud computing mode. So there should be some documents like if any problem occurs, then what will be the answers of that problem and how to face that problems, how to resolve that problems. So there should be, like we can say, whenever we are deploying any software, we have to provide the user's manual to the user, how to use that software, how to deal the problems of that software. So like here also, while deploying any application to the cloud, there should be some documentation which will well explain how to use it, how to face the problems, like things. Cloud computing tactics planning phase. These steps perform analysis of problems and risk in the cloud application to ensure the customers that the cloud computing successfully meet their business goals. This phase involves following planning steps. So business architecture development is there, IT architecture development, requirement on quality of service development, and transformation plan development. Like before I said, there should be IT architecture development. It consists of different types of users, different data centers, the manpower which requires to manage the data centers. So all these things comes under this. And while transformation or while deployment, there should be quality of service. So all these things one has to consider while doing planning for the deployment. Next is business architecture development. In this step, we recognize the risks that might be caused by cloud computing applications from a business perspective. Next is IT architecture development. In this step, we identify the application that supports business processes and the technologies required to support enterprise applications and data systems. So all these things are again explained or elaborated. Requirements on quality of service. So quality of service refers to non-functional requirements such as reliability, security, disaster recovery. So all these things are self-explanatory, like like your application should be reliable, application should be secure, application should be automatically it should recover the disasters and all these things. The success of applying cloud computing mode depends on these non-functional factors. So transformation plan development consists of we formulate all kinds of plan that are required to transform current business to cloud computing modes. So it comes before deployment transformation. Then cloud computing deployment phase, it consists of two things: cloud computing provider and maintenance and technical service. So this first thing, cloud computing provider consists of selection of a cloud provider on the basis of service level agreement, which defines the level of service that provider will meet. So there is a one concept service level agreement which every cloud provider should generate for their own cloud system, and which they have to give to any user who want to use their cloud. And there are some rules or set of protocols are mentioned in this service level agreement. And whenever one person or one user is going to use the service or cloud of any cloud service provider, so there they should follow the service level agreement first. So the thing is, while deploying, there should be service level agreement which defines the level of service the provider will meet. Next is maintenance and technical service. So it is not the issue that once you provided your cloud or once you provided your application, the task is completed. So that it is not there. So the thing is, whenever there comes any problem, whenever there comes any issues with the user, so there should be maintenance and technical services are provided by the cloud provider. So they must have to ensure the quality of service. So by providing all these things, one can easily or uh, effectively provide their cloud to the different types of users, to the various levels of users. And users are also happy, or users are also uh, well known with the systems, or they can go for the systems when they are, when the applications or when the cloud service providers are user friendly. So while considering all these things, or while deploying the cloud, one should consider all these things. One should go for planning of all these things. Thank you.